mji wa ndoto na kelele, lakini ndani ya kelele kuna matumaini. Una stori za mabuda, mamas na kina sisi. Hii ni Nairobi yangu.
Good morning, class. Welcome to this video recording. For those who don't know me, my name is Bera Robinson. This is the third part of our recording. The first part was about the basics of the e-portfolio, and that you are required to understand why do we build this e-portfolio, and what are we supposed to upload in this e-portfolio. Part 2 was about how you prepare your documents, and I showed you how to take a picture of your evidence, how to convert them to PDF, and how to upload them to the Google Drive. So make sure you watch the two videos because they are going to be very important when we do this third series. So in this third series, we are going to build our first page, that is the home page, and this home page is going to contain your administrative details, and we are going to call this page About Me. So this is going to have your passport plus your small description about you. It's going to contain admission letter. We are going to upload the admission letter, previous certificates, and your school ID. Then we are going to build another page. This page is going to be called core unit page, and under core unit page we are going to have sub page. The first sub page is going to be for the first core unit you are doing for this module 1. The second sub page is going to be for the second core unit, and that way as we continue. And under that sub page of the core units, we are expected to provide the unit name, the course outline, the OS and the curriculum of that core unit, evidences. These include your continuous assessment marks, assignments, assignment apart from the assignment, because these are core unit. You're supposed also to provide practical checklist and photos or videos accompanying that practical checklist. So, and this is one of the advantages of building an e-portfolio. Remember, in a traditional file, it is difficult for you to attach a video evidence unless you go and burn your video inside a CD, so that you bring the CD and then you file at your traditional file. But when it comes to e-portfolio, that is much easy, and we are going to see how. So what this structure applies to the modular program. This applies to the modular program, but for the CBET program, we are going to do the same. We build a home page, which is going to be About Me page, and then we are going to have a page for term 1 or term 2 or term 3, and under that page we are going to have sub pages for basic unit, common unit, and core unit for those units you are undertaking in that term. So under basic unit, you are supposed to provide these details, that is the unit name, course outline, curriculum and OS, evidences, that is include your continuous assessment marks, and assignments. Under common units, the same thing. Core unit, of course, you're supposed to provide all of them, but include the practical checklist and photo stroke video evidence. Actually, I did a recording of this video, but some problem occurred. I don't know what happened. The video was corrupted, and that actually was a setback to our progress. But don't worry. I've managed again to gain the strength and the courage to continue. So you see, if you are recording a video for a whole 1 hour, and then later on when you try to play that video, it's corrupted, you do understand the pain. But don't worry, we will do it again. So I want you to be ready so that we go straight to what we are supposed to do. So first of all, I will start by showing you the website which I built, which is going to be like our expectation. Don't worry, we will repeat everything again from scratch. So I'll show you so that you have in your mind what we are supposed to do. So now go to your favorite browser. If you are using Chrome, you can always don't change it because you are familiar with Chrome. Maintain your browser. For me, my favorite is Firefox, so I'll go to Firefox. If you are using mobile phone, make sure you change the settings of your browser to desktop mode so that you'll be able to access the Google sites. So we have so many options for you to access the Google sites. One of them, which are actually Firefox is doing nice work for me, is to provide the shortcut, which I can actually visit directly from the home page of the Firefox. Another option is for you to just type here Google Sites. So this is when you are searching through the Google search. So the first results you are going to be displayed with, that is for the Google sites. So you'll click and follow the link. Another option is for you to use this menu from the Google. So these are the applications from the Google, but these are not all the applications. So you'll go to more from Google. These are Google product and services. So you'll scroll down up to where we have Google products. Click here, then for all. So these are all the Google products and services. Most of them you know them. Others are maybe they are new to you. So we are interested with the Google site. So you will go here and you click. So if you click here, if you are not logged into your account, it will ask you to log in. Same thing when you click from the Google search, it's going to request you to log in. So if you have your Google account, you can log in. If you are using your mobile phone, there's high chances you've already logged in. If you don't have a Google account, I'll not be able to show you how to create one, but you can always seek assistance from your colleague or from our ICT department. So I will select mine. Don't know, so let me do it manually. So this is the process of verification of my account. Don't worry, you'll be taken through the same. If you've not accessed your account in your device for a given period of time, so normally Google will need you to verify that it's you. And the first verification, they normally use your mobile phone or the secondary email address if you have one. So they will send you a one-time code. This code you'll only use it once. You'll not be able to use my code because I've used it. Sorry. So let's wait for the Google to send me the code. So this is how this page now appears. So you'll have these templates provided for you. If you've built any site, you'll be shown under the recent sites. I've actually built several for different demonstrations. Some are mine to use, but others were for training purposes. So you remember I told you that I built this site in the previous recording, but that recording had some problems. So after recording for a whole 1 hour, later on when I came to open the video was not playing, and that was actually a setback to our progress. So can you imagine you are recording a whole 1 hour video, and then when you try to play, it said the video is corrupted. So it was unfortunate, but don't worry, we will do it again. So I want you to allow me to take you through this site which I built, and we are going to do it again, don't worry. So I will click to open. So this is what actually I built. We were supposed to do it together, but the video had some issues. It was not able to play, and that was one of the reasons why we have this delay. So I'm going to use our virtual student. This is not a real student, and the name of this student anaitwa Daniel Otieno Mwangi. You remember when I was uploading his files. So the first page we are going to build is the About Me page. This is going to be our home page. You see I've named the site this, and also the name of the trainee here, and the logo of the school. So you see the passport, the bio information about Daniel. Then I uploaded the admission letter, KCSE certificate, KCP certificate, and the school ID. So that's what we are going to do today, just the administrative details, so that we see how we are going to progress. Don't worry, we are going to build this from scratch again. So for me to do it better, I will have to delete this. I will have to delete this one. Okay, so I think now you are ready. So the first thing I'm going to do is to take you through the ePortfolio site. The buttons we are going to use, the control buttons, the toolbars we are going to use, and how we are going to take advantage of them to build our site. So the first thing, we are not going to use this portfolio as the template which Google provided. We are going to build ours from scratch, because what we are building is different from what they are providing here. Our structure is different. If you have free time, you can always go through these templates provided by Google, and we have so many of them. Now you will click the blank site, give it time to load. So this is what it's going to appear to you. So I want to take you through this, what you are seeing here, so that they make sense. Now what you are seeing here, This one is going to be the title of the site. You are supposed to type here the title of the site, and I told you the best we can do is to use what? Your name and admission number, so that it's going to be visible. Anytime you share the link is going to start with your name and admission number, and the trainer or whoever you are sharing with your Google site will be able to know you up front. What you are seeing here, this is the undo last action. If you've made a mistake, you can always go back. You can redo. Let's say when you went back by mistake, maybe you wanted to see something, you can redo so that you go back to the future. So this is like you're going back to the past. This one you're going to the future. So if you don't have a future, you cannot go to that future. What I'm trying to say, you can, if you've gone to past, then you can come back to future. But you cannot be in the present and then you want to go to the future. There's no that future. This button is inactive, but it's called a preview button. This one you are going to preview your site, how is it going to appear when you publish it and after sharing the link. This one is also inactive. This one allows you to copy the link of the site, but we don't have a site. This one is when you want to share your site with people you trust. Remember, you can add your trainers. You can add them through the emails or the contacts. You can even add the head of department or any other person you want them to access your site. So this is when you want to restrict your site to only people you know them. Otherwise, by default, it's going to be accessed by the public. This is about the settings. These are when you want to set the navigation, the brand name, the colors, plus other information. We are going to see how we are going to do that. We have the three menu here. That is the three dots for more. If you want help, plus other information, or if you want to report abuse, maybe someone has hijacked your e-portfolio, so you can always report abuse. If your website is ready, if your website is ready, you can publish so that it's going to be live. Without you publishing, no one is going to be able to access your e-portfolio. This is about your profile and the Google account you are currently using. Now, that's all about the top menu. Then let us go to the side here. So in the side we have this is a side navigation. We have the insert, we have the pages, and then we have the themes. Under insert, these are the building blocks we are going to use to build our site. So we have the text box, if you want to add text to your site, if you want to add images, if you want to embed a link from another website, you use this embed. So you can either embed a link or a code. If you want to access your Google Drive, where we are going to do the same, we are going to access the Google Drive for our files which were stored there. So it is the button which you are going to use. These are the content blocks. It's like templates. Google have provided small templates to help you with building your e-portfolio. So the first one is, let's say if you have a picture, you want to provide a title for that picture and a description, use this one. If you have 2 pictures, use this one. If you have 3 pictures but you don't want to provide either the title or the description, then you use this one. 3 pictures for titles and description, this one. 2 pictures again, but different structure, but from this one, this. Then if you have 4 pictures, this one, and then you can continue building from there. You can also use these buttons to organize your site. You can add a collapsible group. You can add table of contents, image carousel. This is whereby images are going to be scrolling themselves horizontally. You've seen them in advertisement. Button. This is the button for these are advanced. Don't worry about them. These are advanced, they should not bother you as of now. You can even attach your social links. You can attach your YouTube, calendar, maps, docs, slides, sheets, forms, charts, plus other information. Then the second menu is the pages. Here you will be able to see all the pages you've been creating. For example, we have one here by default and it's called home. You can always add using this button. So you can add a new page. You can add another page from a link. You can embed a full page from another website using the code, or you can build a new menu section. If you look, if you hover over this first page, which we have by default, we have these 3 dots. If you click on the 3 dots, you can duplicate the page. This is useful when the next page, when you want to build the next page, and this page is going to borrow most of the structures from the current page, then you better duplicate the page. You can go to the properties. Properties will allow you to change the name of the page. Another thing you can do, you can add sub-page under the main page, and we are going to use this tool. It's going to serve us well. If you want to build your site with a custom themes, this is where you should be able to do it. You can either import a theme, you can create a theme, yes, or you can use the one which they have been provided down here. So it's your choice. Then if you come here, you can also supposed to provide the name which you provided here is the name which is going to appear here, so that you add your logo. You can always rename this. You can use the toolbox here. If you double click the text, this toolbox is going to appear. This toolbox will allow you to customize the text. You can customize the text to be a title, a heading, subheading, small text, or a normal text. You can change the font of the text using this button. We have so many fonts. We are going to use Times New Roman by default. This is the one which we are going to use by default. You can change the size of the text. The default is 64, but you can always change. You can make the text to be bold. You can italize it. You can underline it. You can even change the color of the text. You can insert a link. Yes. You can insert an emoji. Let's say if you are typing the paragraph, you can decide how that paragraph is going to be aligned with respect to your page. So we have left align, center, right, and then full. You can copy this text or duplicate. You can delete it, and we have more. So this one is going to allow you to adjust the spacing between the lines and paragraph. This one is going to increase the intent to left, decrease the intent to right, strike through. You can highlight. You can also clear formatting. Now, another menu which appears is this. So if you want to change the image of the background here, you come here. You can either select or upload. You can even change the header type. You remember I told you you can use cover for those who attended the first session. So you can use the cover. You can use large banner. You can use banner or title only. So we can stick with the banner. But also this one are okay. You can use the one you prefer. We have a delete button. I can delete the entire header here. So if you've done that by mistake, you can always go back. Then this one is going to allow the Google to adjust the background so that your texts are going to be readable. So we are going to see how is this one going to help us. Now, I think that those are the things you are supposed to understand when you want to build your site. I think the next step is now for us to do the one. So the first thing we are going to do is to give our site the name. So I said we are going to use our name, the trainee name, that is your name, and the admission number. This one is going to help with the visibility. When you share the link, it's going to start with your name, and whoever is going to see the link before even visiting the site, he will know this belongs to a certain trainee, and this is the admission number for credibility purposes. So I will go to AI here. I used AI to build my biodata. So I'm going to use this information to build the About Me page. So I'm going to borrow the name from here, Daniel Otieno Mwangi, and I will enter as my site name. Then I'll put a hyphen. And then I'll go for the admission number. So remember these details are actually fake. This is not a real student. But to be on the same page with you, I've decided that I'm going to be in your position. I'm going to be a student actually. So Daniel Otieno Mwangi is a virtual student. His admission number is not there. Now, immediately you've noticed that the same have appeared down here. So Daniel Otieno Mwangi, but here we don't actually, so the information actually continues, including the admission number. So but you can adjust here accordingly. So you remember we had an hyphen here, so it's not necessary for us to have that hyphen. We can remove that. But the site name here, you see it's remaining. So when we are done with that, congratulations. You've actually given your site a name. And I've said that it's good that we use what? Our name as the site name and the admission number. After doing that, we'll go to your page title here. We can either rename it here, or we can go to the pages, click the three dots, properties. You can also rename it from here. So I'm going to give here the title page to be About Me. Yes, are you seeing that? Okay, I'm going to select. So you can select by highlighting. You can also select by double touch or double clicking. That is using the left button of the mouse. I want to change the bold. I want to change the letters to bold. Yes, I want to reduce it to 48. Now, that is nice. The next step you are going to do, you remember, I can change the background of the image. Yeah, you can come here. I want us to go to select. You can upload the image, but you can also select. So I want us to go to select. I want us to use Google Images. So go to Google Images. Here by URL, we are going to use a URL. So I want us to go and search for the NYNP image. That is the image which we are going to use as our background photo. So I'll add another tab. I'll search here Nyandarua National Polytechnic. So I will not enter the site. I will not click this link. I will go to images. I want to look for a beautiful photo. Yes, a nice photo. I think this one is nice. Yes. I'm going to right click, copy image link, come here, paste your image link here. You see, you have your photo. Just click insert image. So give it time. So you've seen the image has changed to somehow darkish because of this readability adjustment. If you remove this, you see it's going to be much difficult for you to read this text here. So if you want the image to appear in good in the way it is supposed to be, then make sure you adjust the the text of the make sure you adjust the color of the text for readability purposes. So you can make it to be black, or you can choose any other color, but for me, I will just leave it to the way Google wants it to be. So I think this is much better. What I'm trying to say is, you will see the image which you are uploading to be darker in color. Why is it so? Because of the AI feature here. Google will always prioritize your text to be visible over the background. So it's going to do some things. One of them is to make the picture to be blur. Another one is to make the background to be dark. But it depends with the color of the text here. Okay, when we are done with that, but for the color of the text here, I'm going to go with our theme color, NYNP theme color. I think it's somewhere here. Let me look for. It's not visible, isn't it? Yeah, that's what we are supposed to avoid. So let us leave it to white color. Okay, so this is about me page. The next thing we are going to do is to add a logo here. We are going to add a logo. So click add logo. Again, you have an option of either uploading an image or selecting an image. So if you don't have the logo of NYNP with you, then just go with this option. So I'll select this option. Again, I will go to link. So I'm supposed to paste here my URL of the image. How will you get that image? Go to Google. It is here. You can use this one as the picture. So click. Is this the logo? I don't think so. This is not the correct logo. So let us click here the logo option. Let me click this option. Yeah, this is the correct logo with the transparent background. This is the one which you can use. So you remember what we are supposed to do? Right click. If you are using the smartphone, just go straight here, share. If you click share, you'll have this link. So you can copy that link and you can paste it here. Okay, it seems that the share button will not actually give you a correct link. Let's see what we are supposed to do. So I think you can click and hold this image using your smartphone. Then you'll have some options. One of the options will be to copy image link. Copy the image link. So the link which you are going to copy when you click the share button is the above link. This link. This link is the link of the website. But this is the link of the image itself. So this one will take you to the website, and this one will take you to the image. So this is the one which we need. I'll paste here so you remember. So you see this is the image. I'll click insert, and by good chance we have our colors. We have our theme colors here. Yeah. So that's something good about the using the logo. Google will automatically try to load the colors from the logo. So and those can be part of the colors which you can use under the themes. So I will click here, upload. Sorry. So already we have it there. So let me click here. I want to use another option. So this is our logo here. This is our logo. But what I need a color. I need us to save our theme colors here. So you've seen it's only one which we have here. So if this option is going to be difficult for you, don't worry, don't bother with this option. It will not affect how we are going to build our site. But if you want us to have consistency with the colors, then we can use our theme colors here. So I will name the theme color to be NYNP color. I'm a theme. So they want you to add a logo. You remember what we did? You can select instead of uploading, go to link, then paste the link, then insert. Add a banner image. We can also add a banner image. You can go to select. The banner image we can get from this image. Again, I'll give it time to load. You see the picture is not clear. So sometimes you can give Google time to load the image so that the image is going to be clear. So if you see it's going to take much of your time, always you can always go ahead. So we want to copy the image link. Remember, the image link is the one which we are copying, but not the link of the site. So if I copy this link, it's going to take me to the website. If you share this link, it's going to share the link of the website. What we need is the link of the image. So copy image link. I will go back to my site here. Link. I will paste. You see, it's here. Insert. So next. Here is where we are supposed to pick our colors. We are supposed to pick our colors for here. So we can go to customized colors. Now we are supposed to enter the color codes here. Yeah. You see how now that's the difficult part. Yeah. That's the difficult part. Now what are we supposed to do? I will show you what we can do. I'm going to copy this image. I'm going to copy the image. So remember, I'm not copying the link, I'm copying the image. I repeat again, if you see this process to be somehow difficult, don't worry. You can always just flow with me. You will need this skill much later. But for now, just follow what I'm going to do. So you can go to your favorite AI. If you are using ChatGPT, you can go to ChatGPT. If you are using Copilot, use Copilot. Gemini, the same. So with me, I'm going to use, let me use ChatGPT. So I'll give it time to load. Remember, I always use several tools from ChatGPT to Copilot to Gemini. I'll go to new chat. I'll paste the image here. I'll ask ChatGPT. So the primary colors visible in the Nyandarua National Polytechnic logo are orange, prominent used in top, blue, black, green, white. So give me the codes. So I have a code for orange color. So I'll go back to my site here. I'll paste here the code for the orange color. I want another code for the blue color. And then we can go ahead for, so we can choose that the third color to be, you can go with the, which you can use. Do we have some greens? So from the analysis of the AI, they are saying we have also green color for the mountain and leaves. So we can use this one. We can also have this one for the darker forest green. I think, which one can we go with it? The forest or the grass? Let us go with the, okay. We can go with the forest. Okay, I think we are supposed to paste it here. Yes. Okay, then we have our primary colors, which we are going to use. Then next, they want us to pick our font types. Remember, why am I taking you through this? If we are able to do this part, then building our site is going to be much easier because we don't need to be changing the color of the text. We don't need to be changing the font type. We don't need to be changing the font size. All those things are going to be taken care by the Google if we are going to choose this as our theme. So you can always go with Times New Roman. Then our body text also Times New Roman. And then we create what? Our theme. So the theme is being created. Now, our theme is ready for use. So themes colors is that one. So we have our colors there. Background, so we can adjust. You can go through them. You can do other things. We have a lot of things to do. As I've said, when you do this part correctly, all the remaining parts are going to be much easier for you to work on them. I think that is enough for the themes. So if you go back to the theme here, we have NYNP here, and you see it has been selected, NYNP theme. So you can always add other themes, so you can upload the theme here. Now I think that is okay. We can now continue. Now, what are we supposed to do next? What are we supposed to do next? So we've done so far, we've named our, what we've done so far, we've named our site. We've given it the name Daniel Otieno Mwangi. Why are we using our names? It's because we are going to share this link with our trainees, our trainers or our colleagues. That is the trainees. And most of the time, human being, we tend to open a link which we do understand, or we want to know where is it coming from. You cannot just open any link. You have to open the link which you trust. And how will you make your link to be trusted? You have to start with your name and the admission number, so that whoever is going to see these details, they are going to identify you immediately, and they will be encouraged to visit your site. If you are in real world, you can also use your names, but for training purposes, please let us use our official names, the names which are found in our admission letter. Now, we want now to add other informations, which are the administrative details, and that is the next thing we are going to do. So you remember the structure which we were supposed to follow. I'll remind you. Let me go there. So we were supposed to provide part of administrative details to be your passport, your admission letter, previous certificates, your school ID. And I've said this is the structure which we are going to use. This is what we are going to do. So we've created the page, and that page we've named it to About Me. So we are going to upload our passport and some small text to describe about us. We are also going to add admission letter, previous certificates, that is the school KCSE and the KCP certificate, and then the school ID. So this is the order which we are going to follow. Now, I will go back to the Google sites. So we are here, all of us. Now, remember I told you, if you want to insert sections in your e-portfolio, you use this insert button. Under insert button, we have all this text box. So this text box is for when you want to insert a text. Images, when you want to upload or select an image from the Google. Embed is when you want to embed another site here, or you can also embed using a code, the HTML code. Drive, this is where we are going to access our sites, our files, which we are going to attach to this ePortfolio site. Content blocks, these are templates which are provided by Google to help you build your site. So the first template we are going to use is the first one here, the one with a single picture, a title of the picture, and some description. So I will delete this one. I don't need this. I'll delete that. So I will click this one. It will come here. So this here is where I'm going to insert my image. I will name myself here. This is going to be my name. And then I will add text here. So the text is going to be just a short description about myself. So I will start with the image. So if you click this plus button, you have an option to either use Google Drive. You can select an image from the website, or you can upload one. Remember, we uploaded all our documents. So I'm not going to use the option of uploading. I'm going to go to Drive from my Drive. So if you click from my Drive, Google Drive is going to be loaded the side here. So you remember we created this folder called biodata. So you can double click to open. These are the details which we uploaded. You remember them. So I want a passport. This is the passport I'm going to use, a picture. So you can either single click and then click insert, or you can double click. So I will go with the option of double clicking. Give it time to load. So you've seen my image has been cropped. So we have this option, crop the image, but I want it to be uncropped. So it will appear in full. This image is not of a real person. This image has been generated by AI. So if you are seeing someone like this person outside there, maybe it's by mistake. They resemble each other. Otherwise, the images are generated using what? The AI. Now here, I will enter the name. You remember the name, you can always type your name, but since I'm using a virtual name, I'll just copy this from here. So this is Daniel Otieno. When you are copying, you have two options. You can paste the way it is, the way it appears here, or you can paste without formatting. So I'll go with the option of paste without formatting. Now we'll go to the text here, click to edit text. So I will say admission number, ADM number. Full colon. So the name, the admission number, I have it here. Okay, that is it. I have my admission number there. So the next thing I'm going to add a text box. But you remember I told you this button is very important, the one for duplicating. So instead of coming here and inserting another text box, you can always duplicate what you have. So I'll duplicate this one. It will just go just below it, and then I will edit. I want this to be phone number. Zero 0706 blah 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 blah. So that's going to be your phone number. Then email. So again, you can insert the email here. So the email is going to be Daniel Otieno at gmail.com. So it's time to do some things here. We can always select increase the font size to 14 for the admission number. Double click, make it bold. Come here, select color from our theme color here. I'm going to make it to be blue. This is our phone number again. I will select both our phone number and the email. I will start with the email. Sorry. I'll change the color to blue. Likewise to phone number. change also the color to blue. So you're seeing it's much easier now for you to work with the colors because you have your theme colors here. So you'll not be confused to choosing which one is going to be working okay with you. Are we together up to that point? Okay. If you face any challenge, always you can always pause the video, or you can just go back and see what I'm doing. After this stage, I'm going to introduce myself here. Just a small description about me. So what do we do again? Yeah, you know the secret. You duplicate what you have. Sorry. So I'll write here about me. So I'll go to the Copilot. I'll get my information from here. So this is what I'm going to copy. So I'll say this is description. About TNO 1. Can always be creative, don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself. I'm going to add another information. So how do you generate this information? So you can use your favorite AI application, and then you can use that one to generate the description about you. You can give it some short description about yourself. When ulizaliwa lini, ulienda shule lini, ulienda high school lini, hizo information plus what did you score in high school, then it will create what we have in here. So this is good. I feel this is like I'm supposed to adjust this one to be at the center. So you go to center line. Yeah. Is everything okay? You can always align them. Yeah. Delete any extra spaces to make your website to be compact. Yeah, I think this is good. This is okay. So this is about me. You've provided your passport and you've described yourself. If anyone visits this page, the first thing is going to see, oh, this is Otieno. Okay, the admission number is this, then phone number is this, email address is this one. I think it'll be okay if you do this. What are we supposed to do next? I want you to always make sure that you adjust your site accordingly. Yeah, you can be creative. You can be creative here. So don't limit yourself. The next section, what are we supposed to do? Again, go back. You can refer here. We are supposed to upload our admission letter, previous certificate, and the school ID. So that's what we are going to do next. So for me to, before I upload the other documents, I'm going to use the text box to name the sections of those documents. So I'll come here, I'll use the text box tool. I will click here, it will appear down here. So in this, I'll write what? Admission later. Admission later. Don't be lazy like me. Always, you can always type. Don't be going and copy and pasting. Okay, but you notice the color. Always remember we are using our theme color here. Yes, so we'll go with the blue. So you'll select it, go with the blue color, that one. So the text here is supposed to be a normal text. Remember the theme font type. This one we are supposed to use Times New Roman. Yes. The size should be size 14. You can adjust other information accordingly. Yes. Whatever you want to do, you can always do it here. What I'm going to do next is to highlight this and make it center aligned. So I'm going to use center aligned here. So and say Otieno Mountain. Admission later. Admission later. So after having this, you can always adjust other things. You can make it bold. Make sure the size of the size here is size 14. Now we are going to go with size 14 here. Let us go with 18. 18 is okay. So down here, below it, down here, I'm going to insert what? My admission letter. So I will go to Google Drive here. So it will open your Google Drive. Navigate to where your document is. Mine is inside biodata. I have the letter of offer here. So I will click and insert. It's going to appear here. Wait for it to load. Yeah, that is good. Center it. Make sure you see the bottom blue lines to tell you that this is the center of the page. Release. Click on it. I want you to adjust the width of the document up to this point here. There. The other side again up to this point. Also look at the blue lines. It's guiding you. This is the center. Then I want us to adjust the height. Why am I doing this? Because I want the whole page to appear. Immediately someone visits your site, you have to make your site navigation to be much easier. So mtu asikuja hapa anaanza kuhangaika, kuzoom, kufanya nini. Just make the page to be a whole visible page. Yeah? What do you like? Is it okay? Yeah, it's nice. What are we going to do next? Yeah, as usual, we have this. You duplicate. You click at the dotted lines here. You drag. You drag at the bottom here. You release. What are we supposed to provide next? Previous certificate. So I'm going to start with the KCPE certificate and KCSE certificate, then KCPE certificate. So these are Otieno Mwangi, KCSE certificate. Nice. Yes. Then come here. You're supposed to be under insert. Click Google Drive. Again, navigate to where your documents are. This is where my documents are. I want the KCSE certificate. You double click to insert. Remember, this information, this admission letter, this is a vague one. I generated this one using the AI again. Look at the logo, this is fake. Everything here is fake. So don't go and use a fake admission letter. Always get one from the registrar. You can always get one from the registrar if you don't have. So you'll go there and they will give you a copy or whatever. This certificate is also fake. This is not from NEC. I generated this one using the AI again. So you can do a lot of things using AI. But for the demo purposes, I needed to have the documents with me. I could not use my original documents because this site I'm not building for myself. This is just a demo. So I'm going to close this sidebar. You remember where we're supposed to drag? Here. And then also drag this to this point. You can always compare it with the upper one, you see? Yes. Professionalism is always a key. Make your site to be very professional. How do you make it to be professional? Consistency and simplicity. Make your site to be very simple with less text. Don't put a lot of colors there. Don't put a lot of texts. Just a clean one. It's going to be very professional when you do that. That is nice. Okay. So what have we done so far? We've done that section about me, and we've uploaded the passport. This is not a real person. We've done the admission letter. This is not a real admission letter. I'm using it for the demo purposes. Then we have uploaded the KCSE certificate. Next, what we are supposed to do is to upload our KCPE certificate. So again, duplicate, drag. I told you, if you have one block, you can always reuse it. There's no need for you to again start again changing the colors. You see, it's going to be difficult. It's going to take much of your time. So you see, I'm going just to change here to be PE, KCPE. That is it. It's very easy, isn't it? Okay, go back again to Google Drive, biodata folder. This is my KCPE certificate. What do? We center it. This is the center here. So you click and drag. You click, left click, hold, drag. Left click, hold, drag. This is just the basics of digital literacy. It's going to be useful here. So kama huwa unachukulia darasa ya digital literacy kimzaa, itakulamba hapa. Okay. I'm adjusting the width of the page. I want to adjust the height of the page. Why am I doing this? I want the whole page to appear. Kwa nini page yote iappear ikiwa mzima? For easier navigation of our site. Our site should be easily navigated. Our site should be visible. Remember, we are talking about the visibility here. Whoever is going to visit your site, you don't know akona which problem. Anaweza kuwa akona shida na kuona maandishi ndogo ndogo. Make sure your texts are always visible. They are of they are huge enough to be visible. And that's why you see this what I'm doing. What do we do next? After uploading your KCPE, you go to, so these are under previous certificates. So these are under previous certificates. Then you go to your school ID. The school ID we are talking about here is the school ID of Nyandarua National Polytechnic. So again, I will come here, duplicate this section, click and hold, drag, release. This one is Otieno Mwangi school ID. I'm sorry with the mixing of the font size, the caps and the small letters. Always have consistency. Let me do that for you. I don't want you to say that why are you not following what you are telling us. So consistency, I've said consistency is the key. I don't want you to blame me that you are not doing what you are telling us. So I'll be a good student and do the same. Okay. So what is remaining here is just to attach my ID. I will click and insert. So you remember you have two options, either you double click or you single click and then you insert. Give it time to load. Okay. Drag it in the middle of the page. If it's visible, it's okay. You can even enlarge it if you want it to be more visible. Drag it to the middle of the page. That's the middle of the page. How do you know this is the middle of the page? You look at the blue bars down here. These blue bars are going to show you that the sides are equal. That's when you release. I think that's all. Okay. What have you forgotten? I don't think we've forgotten anything. You can as well as do other things, but for now, these are the first page which you are supposed to build, and this page is about me page. This is the home page, which is going to be created by default when you click the blank site when you want to build a portfolio. So this is what is going to appear. So what have we done? We've named the site using our name, the official names and the admission number. We've uploaded the logo here. We've actually edited our name. The name which we used at the top here for the website is the same name which has come down here. But of course, it might be having some other characters. Always make sure you delete the excess which we don't need. Just make sure the name is appearing here. So don't even add, you can even add the admission number, but I'll just need to I just want you to make sure it remains simple, visible, with less information, and your name is just enough there. We've uploaded our passport. We've provided a short description about ourselves. That is the name. It's appearing well here. The size of the name here, the size font is what? Size 34. So let's make sure it's 34. The color here, it's black. It's black. I've settled with that black, but you can always choose any other color. Make sure it's visible. We've provided our admission number, a phone number, and email address. We've uploaded our admission letter, the KCP, KCSE certificate, and the KCP certificates, and our school ID. These are the administrative details. Are we together? I'm not forcing you that you will always use the Nyandarua National Polytechnic photo. You can also as well as use your own image here. So just make sure you look for a nice photo which is going to be clear. So with that, gentlemen and ladies, we are done building our first page, that is the administrative details page. The only remaining thing, you can make it to be visible by changing the color of the sections. For example, here, I can change the color of this section to be either blue. Yes, I can either change it to be that color, or I can change it to be any color. You can even upload the image. So I will go with style 1. Yes, I will go with style 1. But remember, you can come here under themes, click the NYNP theme here, edit, you can edit the NYNP theme, under colors. So you see style 1 is this one, style 2, you can always change style 2, you can always change style 3. I want to add a color here. I want to add a color, and I'm going to add a custom color, and this color I want it to be grayish, to be very grayish. Yes, I'm going to save it. Yeah, so I've added a custom color as style 3. So I will go back here under sections. There's a reason why I'm doing that. So I'll come style 3, this is the color. So I've changed it to be grayish for visibility. I'm going also to change, go back. I'm also going to change this one to be grayish. Yes. Grayish. This one I will not go with the gray, I will go with another color. This one I will go with this blue, but if you see that blue is not okay, go to style 2, change the color to orange. You can see it will change to orange. If you see that one is not okay, you can always go and add your custom color. So go here, you can always add your custom color. Make sure you choose a color which is going to be okay with your background, to make your documents to be visible. So these are the things which you can adjust. It's not a must that you do what I'm doing, but you can always adjust accordingly. So I think we are together in that. I'm going to do that, and also in this section I'm also going to do that way. So you see now my documents are clear against the background which is bluish. Yes. I think I'll leave this to white, 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 white. So it's okay now. So what are we supposed to do next? What are we supposed to do next? We are supposed to preview our site so that we see how it's going to look. Then we publish it, and that way is going to be done for the administrative details. So how do we preview our site? You remember I told you we have this button. It was invisible because we had no site to preview, but now it's active. So if you click this button, let us allow them. This is how our site is going to appear to anyone who is going to visit it. So these pictures are of high resolution, give them time to load. Yeah. Okay, so this is how the site is going to appear to anyone who is going to visit it. So you can always change the screens. This is how it's going to appear in tablet mode. So in tablet mode, it will appear this way. Yeah, this is in tablet mode. Then if we are visiting your site using smartphone, this is how it's going to appear. When using smartphone, it will appear this way. I think we've done something good. I'm impressed with what we've done. So you can exit the preview mode, go to publish. But before we go to publish, let me talk about the sharing of our ePortfolio site. Remember, after publishing, you are supposed to share your link. When you share your link, people are going to visit your ePortfolio and see the information which you've provided there. If those information are very sensitive, for example, your mobile number, your email address, then make sure you share your ePortfolio site with the people you trust. So, how are you going to restrict this to the people you trust? You have to give access by inviting them. So, for example, here, if I want to invite, I can go here and invite Mr. Maingi, our HOD. Sorry, it's not my keyboard as okay, yeah. Control all. This is serious, this is serious. Don't know why is it behaving this way. Okay, but you get the idea. And there's some problem with my keyboard. It's not communicating maybe with the operating system. It's okay. What I'm trying to say, you can come here and invite those people. You want them to have access to your ePortfolio. So they will appear down here. But as of now, the only people with access is me, Vera Robinson. Other people with access, you can. So now, after giving the access, after adding the people, you can come here and restrict or give access. For example, for the draft is the ePortfolio which you are currently building. It's not ready. So you can just restrict this to yourself. Don't share with anyone. Unless someone else is helping you to build a site. Maybe then you can share you can give them access. Then the publish site. This is the site after publishing your site. This is how the site is going to appear. The final link which you are going to share is going to contain the latest information of the site you've just updated when you click what? Publish. So as of now, with me, it's with the public. Anyone with the link will be able to visit my site and look at the information. You can come here and click what? Restricted. Then restricted to whom? The people you've added here. Are we together? So that's what that's very, very important. Otherwise, for now, I'll just click done, and then I'll come here and click what? Publish. So if I click publish, this is the name which is going to appear, Daniel Otieno Mwangi. I'll leave it the way it is, and then I will click publish. So allow Google to publish your site. Your site is now ready. You can come here. This button is now visible. You can come here and click what? Copy. Then copy the link. So that's the link which you are going to share with whoever wants to access your site. Ladies and gentlemen, that marks the end of our third video. That is part 3 of creating our ePortfolio and updating our administrative details. Hope this video is informative and is going to help you. In case of any information, please reach out to me through my numbers. You can get them from your class reps. You can also reach Mr. Njoroge Harrison. He is my facilitator in this ePortfolio program. You can also reach out to Mr. Kuloba if you need to know what administrative details you are supposed to upload, how your evidence are supposed to look. Always reach out to him. He can help you. Reach out to our HOD, electrical department, Mr. Maingi, or our deputy HOD, Mr. Julius Kiprono, if you want to access your details, maybe the curriculum, the OS. This one also you can get them from the class trainer or the trainer of the respective units. Always reach out to them. But if you need the OS for the whole course so that you can be picking the sections which you need, then get them from the department, that is electrical department. Course outline, you will always get the course outline from your class trainer. If not the class trainer, you can get them from the unit trainer. These are the information which we are going to need if we want to build our pages for the core unit, and that is going to be the next thing. So for now, I'm done. Enjoy your day. I know it has been a long video, but always take your time to see what we are doing. I think we are going to stop there. So wait for another part, which is I'm going to guide you how to upload your evidence. But so far, I think this is going to, if you are keen ama ni mtu chap, nadhani information yenye tumeshare so far inaweza kusaidia kuendelesha kujenga your ePortfolio. Mwingine anaweza uliza maybe what am I supposed to do next? So you will just come here, you will add a page, call this page module 1. This module 1 ilifanyika lini? 2025, May 2025. If you click done, you are going to have a new page. So the first page was a home page here. This is what we've done in the home page. Then the second page is going to be module 1, May 2025. Inside this module 1 page 2025, click add a sub page. And this sub page is going to be the name of the first unit, the name of the first core unit. So you can say here, install trunk wiring system. Done. So whoever is going to visit this page, below it we have a sub page which is install the wiring system, where I install trunk wiring system. You can go again. Remember, you can duplicate the page. Why are we duplicating the page? It's because we want to add another information. So it's going to start with a copy. Delete that part. I say that if you've built something, you can always duplicate it so that it's going to be much easier for you to continue. Are you getting that? So here I will say PVC wiring system, and then down. You see. So if you come here, we have two sub-page: install trunk wiring system, install PVC wiring system. So you go back, then you provide the information. So I think this is going to be the part 4 of our video. I will show you what are we going to do here. But as of now, please guys, let us stop there so that we don't make this video